Hi guys, this is part 4 to the Dragonsheep Hybrid Challenge. I'm still working on commissions, but I'm just kind of in a mood right now that I can't really explain, but I don't really want to do anything. So, sorry about that. I wish I could fix it. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, so the first hybrid I got was a Sandwing Rainwing hybrid. Now, I got this hybrid a while back before I was actually doing the Dragonsheep Hybrid Challenge, so I decided I might as well try and remake it. I went with mostly Sandwing body type on this one. I just had Rainwing head and Rainwing ear frills. I didn't have the tail barb at first, but I decided to add it later on. For coloration, I went mostly with Sandwing colors, and then I would accent it with more Rainwing colors. You can see the old version of this design that I did in the corner. I decided to add the black diamond patterns on the Sandwing Rainwing because why not? I always thought they looked really cool. I added a similar gradient to the wings, and I added a similar black pattern that was still very different, but I didn't really change most of the colors. I just changed how I incorporated them into the design and just played around with a bunch of black spots and black diamonds and patterns. I went with gold for the eye colors simply because most other colors were already used on the design, and I just didn't want to add any more ridiculous colors. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. I think it turned out the best of the three. The second hybrid I got was a Mudwing Hivewing hybrid. Now, at first I really didn't have any ideas on what to do about this hybrid. I just was planning at first going with a Mudwing body and Hivewing wings because I just had no other ideas, but I ended up adding more Hivewing features than I had originally planned, and I think the line art part of this dragon actually turned out pretty well, all things considered. Y'all would not believe how hard it was to find a reference for a Mudwing Hivewing hybrid. It was absolutely ridiculous. I could find almost nothing. But yeah, so that was pretty much the line art portion. The coloration, at first I was going to go with a more vibrant orange and brown, but then I changed my mind and turned to a more dull yellow golden color because I figured why not. And I think it actually turned out halfway decent. I'm not entirely pleased with it, and I considered going back and changing the color palette quite a few times throughout the drawing process, but I ended up settling with this design. So yeah, definitely a lot of mixed feelings about this hybrid. Not too pleased with it, but to be fair, I did not have high hopes for it, and I think it turned out better than I expected it to. Not as good as I hoped it to, but better than I expected it to. But yeah, here's the final hybrid. The third and final hybrid is a Leafwing Rainwing hybrid. This one is also sort of a redesign of one of my really, really old OCs. I don't really do anything with her anymore, but I was considering giving her a redesign anyway, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to do so. You can see her old reference up in the corner. I wanted to do something similar to the old design because I really liked how the body type looked. I liked the mostly Leafwing features with the Rainwing head and the Rainwing wings, and of course the ear frills, so I decided to keep all that, and I would just mostly change up the coloration. I decided to take the jade green that I had chosen from before and turn it into a darker, more forest green, similar to Sundew's. You can see I inserted her reference in the bottom corner there for a color matching. I used the same rainbow for the Leafwing scales because I still wanted to incorporate some Rainwings. And at first I was considering having red and orange wings, which of course was inspiration for Glory, and they were the coloration of the wings that I had before, but I ended up changing them to green, and then I dappled them with gold to match the Leafwing coloration more. That was a really hard choice because I wasn't entirely sure if I liked it at first, but I did get used to it, and I ended up liking it a little bit. But yeah, here's the finished product. And because I wanted to, out of sheer curiosity, I made a red version as a slightly angrier version. But yeah, here are the finished products. Okay, bye.